welcome back to Spaceless Age. My name is Diablo, and today we start at a paused game menu. Why do we do this? Because if you look at the bottom half of the screen here, you'll see a big red X. Last time, I ended the episode, made my save, and noticed that I had some things were being destructed. Yes, that. Being destroyed, even. So, we gotta go deal with that first. Here we go. And then we can start to build out everything else. But for now, we gotta murder some biters, yes? Okay. So I gotta be quick now. I gotta resume, go to map view, jump to, there they are. Jump to that one, get my lasers. And shoot a couple of them. Good. Alright, let's set up a perimeter. So we'll set up an outer perimeter here, just in case they decide to return. Which, of course, we do not wish for them to do. So that's a nice protective area. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've lost 4 labs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We can build those out. Everything else basically can be either repaired by or replaced by the robots of this area, so it should be okay. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, no damage done. Well, I mean, some damage done, but no lasting damage done. I shall probably do the same over here, by the way, because whilst these boys obviously came from this direction, I mean, I say obviously, but I think that's what happens. I don't think these guys would go all the way around. They might, but I think these would go here. So I want to protect this side as well. So we'll grab some hand grenades. Try not to blow up any of this stuff. We'll place this a little bit further out, like so, and then we'll place a layer of radars here, or lasers here as well. There we go. So that side is now somewhat protected. I know this has not yet been protected, but we'll see how much is necessary. Well, I don't know yet. We can turn this off. I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. The cloud right now is... cloud is going quite far, We'll see what's necessary or not. We'll see. But, obviously, I would like to first... How much is still here? 83? Okay, we can give that a little bit of a wide berth and let it just empty out. Meanwhile, we can have the robots do the dirty work for us and clean up all of this whilst we wait for that one to run out. 58. Nearly there. Now, here's a question. I'll wait for these robots to arrive back. If they will arrive back. I have no idea why they all went there for some reason and even further beyond. If I do this and not take those trees out, is it all going to be picked up by my robots or these robots? I think it's all mine, isn't it? Yeah, perfect. Okay, that's good. Of course, we still have this little bit up here, but I think we can just figure that out. Ladars? Yes. There we go. I'll just steal this off of the map. Man, I would love to build some ladars. Some radars with lasers built in. Heck yeah. Ooh, by the way, yay, I can paint again. It's been fixed. I don't have the annoying bug anymore. Apparently I wasn't the only one complaining about it. Alright, let's clear this out. One more. There you go. Perfect. Right. Now, how do we do this last little bit right here? How do we do this last little bit right here? We're just going to... How much is still here? 3.8? 7? Damn. Okay. It is what it is, I suppose. I mean, if I rearrange this a little, maybe I can get a little bit more out of it, aka more... should I just be patient? Where are you going? Oh, right. You're taking away from that because we have only one box that stuff can go into. I suppose, what is our storage situation like? Let's turn this off, shall we? Are we like full? Oh, we've got plenty of room. How much do we need to store still? Only 23k. That's not that bad. Miss Oh my God, Tomorrowland. Wazza. How are you today, sir? How are you today? I really want to make this go as fast as possible, so I really would like to rearrange this a little bit. I think I'm going to. I think the interruption to, well, basically everything is minor compared to the speed that we can gain from just doing a little bit of a rearrange. Mining speed, of course, is what I meant. Take this tree. Take that one too. Take these ones. Make sure we have enough room up here. No. Stop just mining this by hand, you twat. I would like to place, these 34 onto the belt so I can get those out of my pocket. Speed, indeed, Mr. Chilled Voodoo, indeed. We are wanting for speed. Alright, we'll figure that out. Okay, so... If I take this and I go compact, point that to the left, that's good. I don't want to do I want to overfill? I think I may want to overfill. Let's see what that does. Not bad, not bad. We can do a little bit better, but I think this is quite good. I think we have more than what we had. Plus, maybe I get to add a few more... No, because now that I've pressed overfill, it actually just does that. Which is good, which is good. We'll... Alright. I think what I'll do... Because this is like not a lot. And it's only added by that. So I think what I'll do is that, and then just give this its own intake. And we can always change that up a little later. For now, I will just go like this and make sure these are all going. Otherwise, they can't be faster if they're not doing anything. There we go. I just missed the outer one there, but I think we've got more miners out of this, and thus more stuff on the line. And that is not a bad thing. I'm going to do this way, so we have, because I see most of it coming from this side, of course, and we've got both of these loading on the top side, so we want to have that be on both sides, as to not create a traffic jam. Am I the only one at the office this week, so nobody to talk with? What? Oh, I am the only one at the office this week, so nobody to talk with. Man, boring week. Okay, I see. Well, that would be my ideal, actually, but whatever. Darn, have I missed the scary beeping of biters attacking and Diablo dying to biters? Well, I didn't die, so you haven't missed that much. But yes, you missed it all. You missed all the hot action. All the hot biter-on-biter action, sir. So not a lot. The one night that didn't need growing protection. Yes, indeed. Prefer strawberry jam over a traffic jam? Also, hi. Hello, Mr. Dark Norway. I do too. Strawberry jam is the best jam. And anyone who tells you otherwise is plain insane. They are just wrong. Alright. I want this to go for... Oh, okay. Well, one second. Can I abuse that? No, because if I move this out, you get less, right? I need to move it that way to get another one in. That is unfortunate. It is what it is. I want this one to die out so we can have this be done by 6 instead of, 3. That would be nice. We can make this one faster, actually, if I go like this. Then those 200 should be, I defy you. Blackberry jam is the best. Mr. Chilled Voodoo. You found my weak spot. blackberry jam is very, very good. I will agree. I will agree that blackberry jam is nigh on the best. It is... Oof, yeah, it is maybe just as good as strawberry. Although strawberry is still the evergreen of berry jams, I think. Alright, we've got an extra one in there. Big talk for someone who might not even have spare underwear. Yeah, Mr. Chilled Voodoo. There you go. Which is referring to anyone who's watching this later later on. Referring to somebody that something that was said before the episode started. Don't worry about it. Alright, well, how much is that 8K gone down? 6K. Oh, hello. Yes, please. Thank you. Alright, now we can destructo this and do a 6 spot in here. Maybe even a 4. Hey, stop that. Maybe even a 8 spot? Yeah, maybe even an 8 spot. Ooh, perfect. That's what we want to see. I did break power a little bit, but that's neither here nor there. If I go like this, at least that'll be powered, and then that'll touch that. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Let's make everything faster. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, this isn't going to do much, but we'll see. I can't make this into a 6 or 8 step because we don't have enough room in between. But hopefully by doing this, this will empty out fast enough so that we can do the same thing over here. Third row from the top, middle miner putting on ground. Why? Oh, puppies. Thank you. Can I? Yes, I do have enough room. Thank you. Well spotted, sir. Well spotted. Underground needs to move. Yes, Mr. Chillis saw that. Saw the same thing. Everyone's got good eyes today, except for me, apparently. That one's mine. Stop stealing it. 451. Oh, wow, there's still a lot here, though. Well, we'll see how well it goes. Because this we can wait until this is done, right? That's not that much. Alright. Oh, hello. If I do this, can I do that? Yes, I can. Hello. Thank you. Make it as fast as we can. Okay, so what's on the docket for today other than getting these last, what, 15k? That's stone. Okay, yeah, so 15k, already 7k gone. Ooh, I almost forgot something. While I was, checking out what was going on, I also noticed that we weren't actually mining this one out because we're not using the train anymore. So I thought, why not use this just to strengthen the amount of iron that we're putting onto this belt right here. So we can turn this off for a little bit. Go like this. Put that... Oh, that's scrap. Hold on. That is not the right element. There we go. Now it is. We push that in. Push that in. That should stay clean. Yes. And now we can mine out of this entire mine. Perfect. You are dead. You are dead. And you're dead. And you're dead. And you're dead. And you're dead. Yeah, that's actually not bad. Not bad at all. In fact, you know what? Let's just empty out this entire row right here so we can clean that out. We don't have to do that later. I mean, it's just a run up and a run down, and we should have that be completely empty. If everything goes according to plan, that is. And usually it does. Well, I mean, usually. Jeez, this is far. Well, I said usually, okay? This is far, man. Mein Gott. How long is this thing? We are nearly there. Well, nearly. There we go. Perfect. I'll empty it out all the way because why not? 1, 2, 5. And then we'll go like this. And just follow the... Oop. Yep, there we go. I can just follow the iron down. This is the easiest job I've had so far. I just need to wait a while. It's getting boring though. gotta go down a lot. Damn. I am going to leave those power poles, though, because I don't... Yeah. I probably don't have to. Yeah, I'm going to leave those power poles. That's smart, I think. Alright, this is boring. I know this doesn't go any faster than what we were already doing, but it looks faster. It feels faster. Sounds faster, too. Alright, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? No poop. Yay, I can see it now. Perfect. Well, it had to be done at some point, so why not now? Why not now? There you go. Brilliant. So you can start to mine out as well, because obviously there's not going to be a lot coming from this mine, because, well, there's just not a lot here. And the copper is completely stuck, so all the iron that's on this side, well, I mean, there's not a lot there, but still, the little iron that is here is not coming out, because the copper is not moving, but that's fine. Hey, look at that. In the meantime, we've mined out an extra bit here. Nice. That means, how much is left? That's hardly worth the trouble of changing this up. Yeah, let's not. Let's not. But we can clean up this, though. There we go. Excellent. How much is left in this one? 5. Yeah, we definitely want to change this. We definitely want to change this. As soon as these are gone, and the last 100 are now being mined out, as soon as these are gone, I think I'm going to rotato this to get more perch on this little bit of a mining patch here. I think that will make it go faster, because now we effectively only have like one effectively mining the entire patch, and these are way too far away. So if we can get like 2 strands here, we can get a lot more done in a lot shorter time. This is going to break power, which is fine by me. Also, there's not a lot left, so I might as well just go for everything on the same belt. It's like no point in not doing that. Okay, so if I go... this is maybe not the best placement. What does he suggest? What does this tool suggest? I mean, it's a better divide. It's a better divide. It's still not perfect, though. Alright. We'll go with this one, then. Yeah, it really doesn't matter if I go left and right with this one, because there's literally only one here. So I can just go like that. I can have an extra one, though. But that should still not be that big of a deal. Let me make this faster. At least I have more of them. And there's a better divide, like I said. We've got now 3.9 and 3.1, where we had one of, what was it, 5.9, and then 2 smaller ones of 1.x, so this is definitely better. Or at least it feels better. I don't know if it actually is. Feels better. Let's clean up this line. Once we have this gone, hopefully we'll have more mined out as well. Obviously, the goal here is to get to a point where we can set the calcite mining without having to think about it. And then we can start focusing on our first proper chemical setup. Yes, that's what we want to get to today. Also, I want to have a little bit of a trial run with lasers as they are right now versus a worm to see how hard or tough they really are. I think they are really tough, but we'll see. Ooh, this is not going... This is not... Ooh. All right, you know what? I'm going to ignore this for now. I'm going to ignore this for now. Let us at least... Oh, this is that one, yeah. Let us at least try to figure out where our chemical plant is going to start and take it from there. Now, if we have a look at... I'm just going to stand over here. If we have a look at... Oops, this one... we will see that from the middle, so from that copper, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whoops, 9, 10, 11, 12 paths of 4 each. 4, 4, no, that's an 8. I have no idea why I did 8 there. That's another 8. So that is a lot. 4, 4, 4, 4, and 8 plastic. So yeah, we've got a lot of belts coming out. Let's just start to measure that out. If I place this here, that should be pretty safe, right? And keep an eye out on it. Will this get built? No, because we don't have these ones being built anywhere. So what do I need? I need 8 belts for plastics, and we have 4 in between, right? Except for in the middle. Is this correct? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that's still the goal of this build. So we'll go... where do we start, actually? Interesting. It doesn't really matter as long as I have a place to aim for. So I'll start at the very beginning. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go 1, 2. That'll get eaten. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoops. 8. So that's the first 8 of plastics. Then we get 4. Well, I'm not going to say batteries because I don't know if that's a good point. Well, this is only distance measuring, right? It doesn't really mean that we are going to have plastics here and batteries there, because we could just decide to have that one go there and that one go there, right? But the distance will never change. It's cool that we have the other ones on, and then we've got spare ones. Okay. So, in order to get that, you know, correct, we have to know where we're gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we get another 4. Oops. 4. Hello? 4. Is the rest all 4s except for the stone? I think so. So we get, we already have these 2. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4, and then 2 times 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before we get the 2 4s. Okay. Excellent. So if I just go like this. Now I want to place them myself. I actually want to place them down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is kind of in the way of things. How do I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, I suppose. So that's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And then we get the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which ends up right in the middle of this, which sucks, but it is what it is. And then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we get a set of 8. 2 sets of 8, really. 2, 4, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, perfect. And then we get another one with 4 in between. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And then we get, what, 2 more? 3 more? 1, 2, 3. 3 more sets of 4. Boy, this thing is going to get huge. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, 4. Yes. Then we get 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that's the length, the total length of our bus. Boy, oh boy. So if I were to go... wait, were they the same size on each side? I don't think so. Let's have a look. I think I think what I did wrong here is I looked at colors or different materials and not per se at lanes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, I was afraid of that. However, this is going to encapsulate 16 all by itself, which, you know, is quite big. Shouldn't there be 2 times 8? Why did I not do that? Hold on, did I forget to do? Oh, poopies. Yes, you're right. I forgot. Oop. And then we kill this and we go 1, 2, 3, 4. It just means it's all moved up by 1, so it's not too hard to fix. There we go. Thank you, sir. Thank you for reminding me. The problem, of course, is that this is 12. I'm going to skip the 32. 24 plus 16, that is 40, plus 12 is 52 lanes. Plus technically 16 of these, because the other 16 are going the other way. So 52 is 68. And this technically only has 12, 16, 20, 28, 36, 40, 48, 52, plus 8 is 60. So it's technically only 8 belts off, which, okay, I guess I can deal with. I don't, yeah, that's fine. Use more chips? Yes. I will. Not entirely sure in what regard, but yes, I will. Oh, to get rid of these ones, yes. I will. Eventually I will, I promise. But, so there is technically an 8 belt difference between these sides, which is not insignificant. In other words, it will be a massive base here. Well, it's just a starter, but yes. It's going to be quite wide. Okay, I think I don't mind the 8 belt difference, because I can stuff that with pipes of fluids. Boy, oh boy, this is getting wide. Yeah, it's getting quite wide. Massive base, tiny space. I know. I'm starting to worry about that now too. Only now? Yes, only now. So if I take this and just move it on up, somewhere around here, at least I'll know my horizontal placement. Now, of course, I've got to figure out my vertical placement. What was the distance I kept between this and that? I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was at least a 8 belt balancer. So if I take that and place it here, yeah. And then is there like a number I kept to? Let's see. That would be that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Why 5? 5 is... No, wait. This is 3. Why is this 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this should be 4. So there's 4 in between, and then an 8 belt balancer. Okay. Now we can do the same on the other side as a rough measurement. Although, I will say this. What we can also do is just take this belt from here to yonder, which we should take 4 out of. Yes, less 4. Less 2, actually. Less 2, sorry. And then, of course, here there's a problem. Why did I go outside of the belt, poopies? Am I on the right spec? Yes, I am, so there. Less 2 is 142 belts down. Wait, am I saying this correctly? Let me just make sure that I'm measuring. Yeah, because even if I go all this way, I still get those extra 4 belts on the outside of that. So 2 of those are compensated by the undergrounds, but still, we go 1, Yeah, there. So that's the... So 142 belts down. If I go 142 belts up, I will have achieved equidistance from the center, which is maybe also quite nice, visually speaking. So we'll try and do that. Can I get 142 belts in a row, please? Thank you. Oh, whoa. 142. Wait, I went double row here. Never mind. Wait, I don't have 142 poopies. Hold on. This one. Wait. 142 belts. Yes. Distance away from this. Okay. We can do that a little bit backward. I don't want... problem is this is all going to get built if I place it, isn't it? Can I have a look at it before I place it? And take it away quickly again? Where it ends up? I can do it like this, maybe. Wow, this is far away. Is this measurement correct, by the way? Yeah. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay. So that's from this middle here. So if I do the same here... Boy, that's far away. Whose idea was this anyway? Mother, look at how far that is. Jeez. Okay. So here's what we're going to do first. Poor. Okay, here's what we're going to do first. We are going to move this up to here. Whoa, relax, dude. Relax, guy. Oh, that's... okay, that's maybe a little bit too far away, eh? That's maybe a little bit too far away. Fine. That is not placed correctly. Hold on. Something like that. This was too far away anyway. Let's go. And undo that. Okay. Let's try this again. Where do I want to... just above the little brown patch right there. So all of this can go. Alright. Of course, I have no idea if that thing is actually in the right spot. No, it needs to be one higher. Okay. If I place the next one higher, we'll have the correct distance away. So we'll take these away. We'll place this one up. Of course, do a final check. That should fit precisely. One up and it touches. Yes. Okay, one down. And then one down and it touches. Yes. So this is precisely the same distance away as that one. And it should be in the same vertical spot. Yeah, there we go. Of course, I meant to say vertical earlier and not horizontal. So yes, from here on out, we can go up. Oh, well, something. And figure out where our chemical plant is going to be. Right? That is our starting point, which means we've got this amount of extra space to play with for pipes, for tanks, for whatever we want to have here. Wow. You don't have 142 poopies? What? What have you been doing all this time? I don't know. I've been wasting my life. I want to have that one. And I can't do that one, though. That's unfortunate. Oh, we get the damage one, so that's good. And, of course, some bullets. I mean, not because I need to, but because I have to. These are the only ones I can still research. Okay, so this is where chemicals start. Now, do I have any chemical, or rather refineries with me? Oh, by the way, how far are we here? It's 2.7, eh? I'm just going to let that run dry. That's going to be fine. What was I thinking? No idea. I would like to have some refineries. Yes. Hello. Thank you. Sure, let's start with 20 of those. That's fine. I'm not going to pick up any chemical plants just yet because I don't need them. Now, how do I want to... I mean, the basic shape we know, yes? We don't need to worry about that. Since we are building quite large, 1, Am I going to go outside? No, I think I'm going to go 1, 2. Yeah. Because I can do this and that. And then have... Oops. That be there, right? We can make that work. That should not be a problem. The question is, I can get one right here. That's not a problem. But I think it would look nicer if I go one in between, because that will always have the use of 3 of these beacons then. Yeah, it's going to make everything a little bit bigger, but I think it's also going to be a little bit more symmetrical. So I like that. I like that a lot, actually. If you've been wasting your life on random shit, haha, no poopies. Yeah, I think I want to keep this up. Because then I can just do things like this, right? Oop, wait, no, like this. How big do we want to make this, though? Question, how big is the steel? Because the steel is quite a big machine. Biggest one we have so far in terms of depth. So if I just take one of these and measure that here, why is there a weird gap? Why is there a weird gap? What's happening? Let's try that again. I must have misclicked somehow. Okay, I must have misclicked somehow. Never mind. One back, and then we can keep going until we reach the end. I'm hoping we can reach the end with an equal number. That would be... I mean, we're always going to have an equal number because I'm not doing non-equal numbers. That's silly. But what is the number that we have reached so far? 16. 16 is not a bad number. 16 is not a bad number. I don't know how, because we are going to go rather large. I don't know how much we will need, though. That's the point. We can take one of these off and make it a little bit shorter. I can do 4 extra. Wait, let me do 4 extra here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And do 4 extra. And then we'll be a little bit longer than steel. And then we have 20 on each row. 20 is not a bad number to be at. I think I've always done 20, but then squished together. I think I want to go for 20. 20 is nice. 20 is nice. Now that we've got our 20, of course, we'll figure out power a little later. I don't need to worry about that now. What I would like to have is, yes, something like that. Because we left some space in between, we have the option of just going like this, right? And not interfering. That's, of course, the downside of having 2 next to each other. You can't have an exit just straight on up, straight against it, because then I would block this exit or the other one, right? Having a little step in between is not a bad thing. See, there's all kinds of benefits of using a little bit of extra space. It only took me like 10 years to play this game and figure that out and not squish everything completely smushed together. I mean, that's progress, I suppose. We'll go like that and we'll go like that. I don't know where this is going or what the exit of this is going to be, but we're going to have to figure it out at some point. Now, the other benefit, of course, is that, well, that's not necessarily a benefit of building a little bit further apart, but building it this way does allow us to have something like that. Do I want to build it this smushed together here, or give myself a little bit of breathing room? I think breathing room in this particular case is quite necessary. So we're going to leave some room like this. I like the way this looks. Oh, but we can't do that. I'm a boob. Because now I can't get my beacons on this side. But that does not matter. It does not matter because I can take all of this away. and just move it on out. So the entire the entire point of having them not next to each other, kind of moot right now, but whatever. Obviously, can I do this from the... No, I cannot, so that's unfortunate. I would like to have this entire row on the other side of this thing. There we go. And of course, at the same height. We go here. Yeah. Of course, we need to have exits here. That's fine. And then we can have this one go... Yeah, that's fine, I suppose. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Let's give ourselves some room. How much room do I really need and or want? I guess we want to have a little bit of extra room, so we'll do something like that. Now, I need to figure out my connection scheme. Like so. See, this allows me to, if I want to, move one back and do other stuff here other than just this line. Why would I want to? I don't know. Don't ask me questions. The only downside, of course, now is I have no idea where my power is going to go, because I was kind of planning on doing something like that, but over here. But I don't have the room to do so now. Oh, damn it. Okay, that's kind of sucked. Mr. Andrew. Good evening. Good Mr. Andrew. I know I'm late, but I was enjoying the food at the local Gurkha curry house. Perfect. Enjoying food is always a valid excuse. Not having room for power, however, is not a valid excuse. Although I will say, hold on, if I go like this, I can still reach, right? Oh, this is nice distance, by the way. It reaches perfectly. Yeah, if I take hello? If I take this, that still reaches, right? Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. What are you worried about? Stop complaining. Not that you were, but still. I want to have this be as equal as I can. I want to be as equal as I can. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to run this down on this side. Somewhat in the neighborhood of where it needs to be. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Then we'll copy that and place it in the right position. This is... Am I just lucky or am I... Hold on. Take that away. Is this the same distance as that? Yes. Is this... If I do this... Yeah, it actually is the same distance. Perfect. Okay, well in that case, I can just copy this entire row and try and figure it out. Figure out where it needs to go. Let me... Oh, I can't see both sides, damn it. Alright, well, I'm only first there. So I'll go like this, I suppose. This is equal distancing. Because if we look at the bottom, I'm right in between the first and second one. And at the top, I've got the same... Same situation going. So if I now just move it this way and just place it down... Let's see if this actually reaches our... It does. This is perfect placement. Alright, cool. That is actually kind of nice. Kind of nice. I have no idea what Gurkha is, sir. So I have no idea what that would taste like. Let's see. Obviously, we need to have things like this, and we need to... Oh, we can't do it that way. We need to have things... Oh, shit. Well, that I did not anticipate. Okay. So, all... Poopies. Every third one is now going to be fudged. Poop, poop, poopity poop, 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 poop. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to have to move it just one up. And that's going to solve our problem. It's just not going to be very symmetrical anymore. Which is, you know, kind of smells. Because we were here, which was perfect. And now we're going to go... We've got to... Well, we were here, actually. And that was perfect. But now we are not. Wait! Wait. I'm confused. Did I just misplace it? Wait. Okay, I can still do this. Boom. Yeah, that's perfect. Now we're clear of that thing. Did I go for the lower end last time? Let me check. No, I just misplaced it. It just jumped a little to the... Yeah, never mind. I did do it correctly. Alright, anyway. Wait, huh? Something's missing. Something's off. See, this one's correct. This one's correct. That one's correct. This one's correct, but this one isn't. There is a traitor among us. Hold on. There is a distance traitor among us. No. Okay. I've been bamboozled. How could I have been so betrayed? Okay. That kind of sucks. Not symmetrical. Tear everything down. No, I will not. I'll actually ghost build that in. Which means that everything's just one down. Because the rest of the distances was okay. So I'm still screwed, basically. I still have to remove everything, then move it on up by one, which kind of stinks. But I guess we can live with that. I mean, we're going to have to, basically, if we want to stay sane. See, it was like this. Wait, am I going? Okay, am I? Relax, don't do it. All I had to do was move the top ones to the one to above, and then when everything was good, that was perfect. Anyway. Pope sickle sticks. Yeah, I just needed to move one up to the top and we would have been good. Why did I not see that before? Oh well. You know what? We're only ghost building, so it's not that bad. And that makes it a nice little square, and everything now here is powered. I'm not a traitor. Sideways glance. Mr. Chill Voodoo. I would have believed you if it was not for the sideways glance. Now you are very sus. Oh, I need to... Well, screw it. Actually, you know what? I've already got some of these set up, so if I just take these two... And, why did I do that way? That's fine. Something like that. We'll make sure everything is in the right space. What the hell is going on here now? Anyway. We are ignoring... Oh, poopies. I know. That's just me. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Hold on, I know what I'm doing. Not a lot, but I kind of know what I'm doing. Sometimes I know what I'm doing. So this one's the correct one, so you are not and you are not. This one's the correct one, so you are not. I'm glad I've got this mirror here. There we go. Perfect. That's what we want. I copied this first one in, of course, and so when I went to copy and paste, I got extras. It's all fine. Okay. So, this is where we're going to refine our stuff. Then that means, beyond this point, we are going to get some chemical plants. Now, last time we did this, I separated out all of the colors, which I kind of really liked. And I think I want to do that again, because it, A, not only looked really nice, but B, it's a very organized way of keeping all the different juices separated. I like that. They are considered one of the most fearless warriors in modern world armies. Oh? I honestly have never heard of them. Must be a British thing. Sorry. They didn't see it. It was subtle. Oh. Well, it didn't say subtle sideways glance. It just said sideways glance. But I'll take it as such. All right. I know nothing. Now, where's my long row of speed? There it is. Perfect. Of course, we'll keep 2 away from this as well. 1, 2. To woo. Perfect. Did I do this correctly? Yes, I did. And then we got to get some... but now we're getting into ratio territory. And I don't know if space age actually breaks ratios. Okay, so first things first, we need lubrication. We need cracking from red to yellow, and we need cracking from yellow to black. I don't think we need anything else from this particular, because we can't get sulfuric acid out. Technically, I don't need to make sulfuric acid because... Nope, that's the lithium brine. Fluorine. I believe we can just mine it out. Yeah, there we go. Sulfuric acid. Just mine that out. We don't need to worry about that. So we don't need the extra machine to make that, which is going to save us space, which, you know... Okay. I made it. It is what it is. When you have a big knife, a kukri in your hand, it makes most people fearless. Sure. All right. Okay. Have we researched... Can I get out of this map view? Thank you. Have we researched advanced stuff yet? Yes, we have. Perfect. Color-wise, which one do I want to have where? Does it even matter? That's a good question. It kind of does, and at the same time it doesn't. As long as we pick a side, we should be okay. In terms of, we can copy and paste and just turn it around on the other side and keep it symmetrical. I will... somehow, it feels better to have this be rotate... Wait, how do I rotate this stuff again? That one. Somehow it feels better to have red on the bottom and black on top. Here's the thing, though. No, I'm not going to do that. That's actually silly. Because this is the furthest away, and it's the first thing we want to crack. Because we want to go red into green, then we want to go red into yellow, and then we want to go yellow. Yeah, well, like I said, yellow into black, and then we want to combine black and black and black. Yeah, so we end up with black in the middle. I think that's the way to go. I think that's what I want anyway. So, maximum distance for this should be right around here. Yes, it is. Perfect. Because that's the same distance that this one had, except reversed. Perfect. Love it. Okay, what happens if I throw a hand grenade here? Oh, yeah, these are the tough trees. That's fine. Okay. So, chemical plant-wise, we need to have a few of them, of course. Where are my chemical plant? Where's my factory? Here it is. Here they are. 32. No, thank you. I'll take 10. That'll be more than enough for now. How do I want to line this up? Because I do want to line these up with the beacons that we have, of course. So, and these are the same size. So I think I'll go something like this. I honestly do not remember how I did it last time, so I'll just have to wing it. This seems okay, right? We use the same 3 that we used for this one, so that's okay. So that means we are centered upon that one, which is nice. We go like this, and then we get the red going out and going in, and that should be fine. Of course, we need to, do that a couple of times, but I just really don't know how many times we actually need to do that. First things first, we can copy this a billion times. What happens if I just run this up? Does it work? Oh, that works. Oh, very nice.
Very nice indeed. Good, yes. Pretty colors.
All right. So that's the first row, right? Now, obviously, the yellow needs to push through, so we'll have to do something similar to that. And then, of course, the black. I mean, the black does not necessarily need to push through, because the black can have its own exit here and its own exit in the center and just combine that somewhere else. I'm not entirely a fan of having these two undergrounds here. It really doesn't do... It really doesn't... Are we wooing again? Who are we going to woo? Terrible. Let's see. I don't know, man. You decide. Let's have a look. So we want to have this one right there. So it's equidistance away. Perfect. I have no idea how many of these we need, actually. Plus, ooh, there's an interesting one. Plus, how are we going to get our stuff out? Because obviously we're going to have this go away this way. But we can't keep doing that. Well, okay, we can if we alternate. Because if the next one... Let's say the next one is also going to be centered upon this. Copied of that. But we exit this way. Well, here. Something like that. Because now we can have this go out here. Am I doing this correctly? No, this should be here and... I don't like any of this. I don't like any of this because I don't... I was thinking the next one could be here and just I go... Oh, no, 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 no. Nothing about this is appealing at all. Shit. I mean, poopy. I mean, I don't like any of this. I have a gut feeling that I did this better last time. Somehow, I did this better last time. See, I want to be able to go like this, actually. So I can have just an exit line here. Having it centralized is actually the answer, isn't it? Because I need to go out here. But I need to be here, so we'll have to have this. If I do that there, that works, and then I can have an exit going like that, and an exit going like that, and every other one I can do the same thing too. And of course, this red one will end up there and just be there. Yeah, that works, and we can just copy and paste this all over the place, and that just works. Well, if we make sure that all of this is connected. Again, I don't know how many we want and or need. There's a question for you. How will I answer, though? See, the problem with this is... I would also like to have red go into yellow over here. So we can, or sorry, into these ones so I can make yellow. And then we want to have that yellow be connected to this so we can have all of the yellow pushed out into cracking into petroleum. So... remember, these undergrounds are already the yellow ones, which are now not lined up, not even close. So that's maybe not the best idea. It is interesting, though. Of course, now everything is... Apologies. Sorry about that. Of course, now everything is lined up. We don't technically have to do that. We could just go for a staggered mode and go like this, right? Because then we have the yellow end up there, and we can just make that connection. Remember, you need some yellow to make fuel. Fuel de roquet. Cannot crack it all into pet gas. This is true. But that situation will be dealt with later once we get all of these into tanks, and we can set up pumps that go, okay, now you can crack some, now you cannot. So we always keep the yellow topped up, so to speak. Well, I mean, if we find the right balance. Okay, hold on. I gotta let this sink in for a while. How are we doing here? Everything's gone. That I did not expect anything less, to be honest, because it's been a while. So now I should be able to let the robots take care of that. Yeah, let the robots take care of all of that if I can. No, I cannot. Damn it. That's going to be a problem, isn't it? It's already a problem. Never mind. Because I want to get this calcite mining already. Because this is going to take a little while as well, yeah? Okay, so... Oh, no! I just barely had enough storage. Jeez, okay. Apparently, I only barely had enough storage. Alright, well, I guess... Alright, let's murder one more, and then add one more. That should be more than enough to empty those out, I think. It's not going to be fast, but it is going to function. Yeah. Can I... Not really. I was thinking maybe I can push this into that, but the other sides I'm just not moving, so it really wouldn't do anything. This side's... Oh, wait, this side's actually... Wait, why is this side not actually doing anything? That's weird. Oh, because it's only now just emptying out? So it'll start to eat the other side soon enough. Okay, like this one is. Yeah. Okay, that's perfect. That should be more than enough room, right? Yeah, that should be more than enough room. Of course, we only have the 4 arms doing things. That is a little bit of a downer. Oh, we've cleared some... Oh, wait. There's junk in here, isn't there? You know what? The junk I'll eat myself, because there's no way I'm going to make that work with these undergrounds here, and I don't want to waste time trying. So I'm just going to eat that, put it in my pocket, go over here, and just go bloop. There we go. See, it wasn't that much anyway, and we got plenty of room left over. So we should be able to get rid of all of this. Can I make this go faster? I mean, it's not bad. It's already moving quite speedily. I'm gonna leave that. I'm just gonna leave that to its own devices, and then once this completely empties out, we can open these up and start filling the next line of boxes. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave these be. We are going to empty. Yeah, we're never going to make that work. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I was afraid of that. I want to empty these lanes out so I can have this section over here filled with just calcite. That would be nice. Which means that I think I want to leave this entire section. I don't need to, though. Screw it. Yeah, let's do it. That's fine. I'll go like this. So everything gets a little. And then when I use my even distribution button, it'll go into all of them at once. There we go. That one's empty. So we can put some calcite on that. I'm stuffed. We'll go all the way down. And we'll go like this. See? Perfect. These lanes are already empty. Very nice. We can't go up because those are obviously already stuck. Or rather... Sorry, let me rephrase that. Stuck in the sense that we can't go further up because the things are here, so I don't need to empty this out, right? There's no point. Eventually, we'll probably just, yeah, I was afraid of that. Turn those around and start eating them somewhere else. Once we've got recycling up and running, which technically wouldn't be that long from now because we are getting chemicals. We will get red chips soon, and thus we will get blue chips as well. once we've got those, we can start to make recyclers. Of course, we still need concrete for that somewhere, but we'll figure it out. So, I would like to have this and push it here. Technically, this should not be in danger of mixing. Because there's nothing left on the belts. Yeah, there's nothing left on the belts, so we should just be able to go like that. Oop, 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 oop. That pushes through. I don't need this, by the way. This pushes through into this side. The only question I have now, are these boxes full? They have to be, because these belts were stuffed. Yeah. So I won't be double dipping here. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. So we can finally set this ablaze. Swoosh. Excellent. And it's turned off. Okay, cool. Let's try that again. I would like to kill you. Murder you. Yes. Kill this. I don't need all these robots here. How many robots do we have in this section? None. Brilliant. Do I need this one? I don't, so I can take this away. So we just leave this one so it can deal with these ones in here. I'll give it its own box again. And why do I only have 9 robots? Because all of them are in the same... okay. 9 is fine for here, by the way. 9 is fine for here. We'll do all of that. That's good. We'll do that. That's perfect. We do not need this right now, so we can take that away. We do not need these ones or these ones. And let all of this be cleansed. Oops, not you. Less cleansing on you, please. Thank you. We have a throughput path there, so we should be okay. All of this is clean. This does not do anything anymore, so we can take that away. Whoopsie daisy. That's not entirely true, because we still have this potential path to go out there. We do not, however, need this one anymore. Do I want to do that? Yes, I do. Take it away. And that is that. This looks a bit jank, but that... I mean, it's always been jank, let's be fair. I'm not going to bother with that. Yes, there's still a 4-belt balancer here. Yeah, there is absolutely no point in that. Might as well just go like this. Let the robots deal with the cleanup here. There we go. Alright, the rest they can do later. I don't care. So we only have this one left, eh? Which means I need power, which is that one. And of course I need to have power here. How much do we still have in here? We've got 100, 200. Okay, that's emptying out really fast. 40, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. As soon as that's done, I will take this away. What? What? Stop it. There we go. Take this away. Okay, fine. Place that and place that. Alright, so that can now do its thing. Perfect. This is not sped up. Do I do that, though? By the way... Ah, they still have a box. Perfect. Yeah, I think I want to do that, though. I'm going to go like this. We're going to go like this. And we're going to copy and paste this over and let the robots take care of that. And we'll see what's... I don't know if there is enough of these things. We'll see. Don't really mind. They will... Once one of them is gone, they will start to place them in the right ones. So it'll be okay. Oops, I'm misclicking all of this. Am I? Why is there no power here? Because power pole. Good reason. Good reason. Can I, like, stop moving? Thank you. So if I take this, I should be able to get all of them at once, right? Yeah. Brilliant. I missed a few here, but that's okay, I suppose. Let's, so I can get one there. I can get one there if I do that. Did I not get one in here? I did not. Oh, and I need to do that and get power in here as well. There we go. So that'll take care of itself. I'm not going to mishmash that too much. This is already done. Does it reach? It does not. Alright, fine. I'll pick this up myself. There you go. That's the outer rim right there. This is not a bad haul right now. We are starting at... This can go. And we are starting at... Poop, I can't do it that way, can I? Add tag. We are starting at... 700... No, that's snapping. 700... Whoops. Well, technically 707 K, not million. Whoops. That will take us forever. Alright, and we'll place that somewhere around here. That's fine. Oh, 720. It was actually 720. I already had one. Never mind. Alright, I didn't see it there. Perfect. Okay. Hello. Are you dead? You are. Let's take you out. Brilliant. Right, that will take care of itself. Okay. Back to our main goal here is to get some stuff happening here. I do not... Do I? Yeah, I guess I do need to have robots fly this way and build it for me, because I don't want to build it myself, because that's annoying. So, how do I determine where the robots go? Well, we already have this center line. And technically, we are now going this way. That should not be the case, of course. We should have some sort of, you know, touching here. I will say this needs to be a lot bigger, of course. I guess we can start to... If we move that... Okay, hold on. Hold on. If I take away these, I have no control over what's going this way. So I'm going to, in fact, do a temporary placement of this one. So we have that connection from this side to that side via this way around, which then allows me to take this away, which has 35 inside. Do I even have robots in my pocket? No, that's neither here nor there. Now we've got that one. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows all ready to go. So I would like to obviously have more. 16 to be precise. So I can add at least... Oh, can I? Hello, can I get out of here? Thank you. Yeah, a coal's not in the way yet. At least 6 more, so that's 12. Obviously, I would like to murder these ones, because we'll have to reposition these ones as well. I don't know exactly where, but we'll figure that out. I mean, we can figure that out right now, actually. Is there robots in here? No, there's not. Okay. So if I kill this, we still have coverage from that side, so I'm not too afraid to do that. How far can I go? We've started at 3rd row. So if I do another 3 and then another 3, can I reach that far? I can... Oh, barely. That is so unfortunate. That would have been so nice. Alright, well, we go 1, 2, 3. 1, and then, yeah, 1, 2, 3. See, that would have been nice. 1, 2, 3. That would have been so perfect. Well, I guess I've got no choice then. Well, here's the thing. That means I've got to replace this in a different position. Is this max distance? I don't know if this is max distance, actually. But yeah, I want to replace this. I think somewhere here, because then I can do every 2 rows, right? Just those 2, those 2, those 2. Is that too much? Maybe, but it would look nice. Murder that. Place that there, and then maybe 4 rows. So 2, 4, 4, 2. That makes sense. 16, right? 2, 442. No, 24442. That would work. Yeah. The question is, do I mean, yeah, I suppose. Alright, we'll place this here. And then we do another 4. Which is those ones and these ones. So that would be here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Place that there. That's, wait, let me count this out again. So that's 2 rows. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4s. So this one would go here somewhere. And then we get another 2. I don't know if we have enough room for this. It's interesting. We haven't used that much fuel, by the way. Holy moly, this is not emptying out. Oh, wait, we're not using trains at the moment. Anyway, like I was saying, I need to replace or... I need to move this coal line. Obviously, we can't have it here. That's not going to work. What we can do is move over here. Maybe... See, the problem is I want to throw grenades here now to blow up some of these trees. Downside is I think I might just blow up robots. If I time this okay, we can maybe not destroy too many bots. Alright, so I can move clear easy now. This little bit I'll let the robots clean up because I don't want to deal with that at all. There you go. Okay, so I can maybe get this to go down here. That's not a pretty sight, but we can go here, I suppose. If I can make it through all of this and just go up here. Yeah, I think I should be able to get that done. Yeah, let's try and get that done. So we go here. We go here. We go all the way? We do not go all the way. Alright, well, there you go. That's what it is, I suppose. So that's the coal going... Oh, that just fits. That's perfect. Oops. The robots take care of that. Now, this is off by 1. Yeah. Oh, off by 2, actually. Oops. Off by 2, actually. I don't really mind that too much. So we'll go like this, and that's where it ends up. But we've cleared this area then. At least if we stop this lane. Why is this 2 now? This is 4 now. That's fine. Yeah, we just need to stop this one from moving on. Now, given the fact that this is not emptying out because we're not using trains, that means this is never going to empty out. So it is what it is, I suppose. But we'll see. I need to move these ones as well. Oh, poop. I have a lot of these in my pocket now, don't I? Yeah, we've got extras now, don't we? Damn it! Alright, just a moment. Yeah. Alright, let me just place these back before we do even more harm to this situation. It is what it is, I suppose. Pick that one up. Pick that one up. Go to the correct spot, which would be not there, but there. Then move 4 spots up. Wait, why am I here? Hold on. Oh, we're counting those ones. 2, 4, yes. So, yes. I need to be in line, so I can't be there. I need to be there. Okay, let's place these back before we get even more. Yeah, we're already getting too many. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we can move this up here. Is this in line? Yes, it is. Some robot wants to remove that tree for me. That would be awesome. Thank you. And place this down. And then we'll move this down further even still, but we'll do that later on. At least it'll be symmetrical now. This is already getting built. Perfect. Of course, we need to do the same for the copper up here eventually, but not right now. I don't need to deal with that right now. I just need to deal with some of these belts that are going to go down. Of course, this is kind of the easy part, because I can just copy that, Make sure this goes into the right position. 1, 2. Excellent. Robots will build that for me. And we'll do the same thing here. 1, 2. And that'll be golden. We have 1,000 of these belts in boxes. So there is no problem here. And then, of course, we still have to... Whoopsie doopsie. Whoopsie doopsie floopsie. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. And then, of course, I just need to make sure they're connected. But that's neither here nor there. Oops. And then we copy and paste that in between all of these. Should be good. Should be easy. There we go. So that all gets built and done. We don't need to worry about it. Do we have enough room for... We should have enough room for exiting, right? Yes, we do. Okay, so we take this. Oops, nope. We take this, point it up, and just move ourselves down. Go a little bit closer. Let's play it safe. There we go. Okay, so what's the... this is the out. Of course you are. There you go. So there you go. And then we've got these two. Technically, I could just go like this, like on the other side. Except now, you do it this way. Making sure, of course, that I pick the side where the arms actually put stuff on. Otherwise, it's gonna get awkward. Real fast. And then we just take our long sticks that we just made. There we go, which are going to be pointing up. And then these ones eventually will do the same. Somewhere over here, I think. Did I mess this up or not? Why do I have 3 left? I messed this up, didn't I? Somehow my brain is telling me I messed this up. Got 2 inside, 2 outside. Got 2 inside, 2 outside. Oh, right. We count the wide ones, not the close together ones. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, so this one is not connected. So we don't have 3 left over. We've got 4 left over like it is supposed to be. Are these the same distance away? Yes, they are. Can I point them in the same direction? Even that is true. Perfect. Yeah, we'll do this one by hand because why not? And then we'll go like this. And that one's already connected. So technically, we get more smelting happening. Obviously, unless we put in more iron, that's not going to do anything for us. It's not. I mean, there's only so much iron coming in, so we're already maxing out the amount of iron we can smelt with the amount of iron coming in. But that's neither here nor there. Now that we know, because that's why I started this in the first place, where I want these to be, which I've already got this in the right spot. I just did the iron in the wrong spot. That's ironic. Anyway, yeah, technically, why is there 10 in here? Can it not do that? Thank you. Go away. Go away. Thank you. Because I want to take this. And then I want to do the same to that side and elongate this. Now, we obviously have this copper lane here that we need to do something with to get it away from us. The point is, I want to make this as long as it needs to be so I can have my roboports in the right spot, so I can have the chemical plant be built automatically. Now, there is another way we can do this, by the way. If I just take this, and this distance should be the same always. So if I take these out and just look at the roboports, and now go and look at these 2 roboports, they should be the same distance. Yes, that means if we go on top and do the same tricky trick, and hopefully place it. Yeah, that's perfect. That correct? Okay, can I just place it myself? Thank you. It doesn't have power. I don't care. There you go. We get another one. I'll place it myself. Thank you very much. There's a ghost there now, so I want to blow stuff up. Nope, that's in the wrong spot. Let me check that just to be sure. There we go. Obviously, this needs power. I realize that. But I've got 1, 2, 3. The next one would be here. 4. And let me just power this just to make sure that it has power. Are you kidding me right now? You poopy. Okay, well, whatever. We'll do that. This is... I'll figure it out later. I need... how? This is 12, right? Did I count that correctly? Just make sure. Let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So in order to get to our 16 inputs, we need 4 more. 4 would get us... That is 6. We don't need 6. So that's 1. Yes. 2. So that would get us there. Is that good enough for me build-wise with the roboports? I think so. Yeah, I think we cover everything then. We don't necessarily need one on the outside, but we can always do that later. So that means that we want to have, whoopsie-doopsie, we want to have a roboport there as well, which I will happily place thusly. And then I'll make sure it gets some sort of semblance of power, and we'll figure out the rest later. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4 for each side. We go 1, 2, 3, and then we need 1 more over there, and that's the last of the official smelters. Yep, words are hard. Smelter derps, roboports. Yes, that's the word. Blowy uppy tree. There we go. Perfect. Somewhere in the middle. Don't really matter because we're going to be on the outside of everything anyway, so it's fine. And then we need to have power go through here. So we'll place that there, and then we'll do something because we have got belts in the way. And then, of course, we connect the entire thing to this, which, sure, like so. All right, so all of these now get power, which means we now have coverage up to here. Perfect. Now we just need to get from there over to there. Here's the question. Can I get... I don't know exactly what ratios I want and or need. But... Perfect. Am I going to integrate my roboports into this design? I kind of want to. Just casually throwing some grenades around, by the way. Then again, it is going to be a little bit more of a hassle. Oh, poops. Oh, poops! This was already real built. I apologize. I may or may not have broken some stuff. There we go. Because obviously roboports are quite large and hard to fit in. So I'll have to go on the outside. And then hopefully have enough room in between these boys. Because obviously I'm not going to have like this smushed together. We're going to divide that over the entire row. So we'll have some room in between here. I think that should be doable. So, in order to make that a little bit more logical, how do I want to divide this? I already know... Oh, I do not know anything of the sort. What is the max distance between two roboports, eh? Let's give a... let's find out. So I'll place this here. We've got power everywhere, so we don't need to worry about that. And then that's the max distance. So if I grab this, I'm pretty sure that's not the max distance we used at the smelting area, but that's fine. Let me just check, just to be sure. Yeah. Okay. Yes, the old maneuver, such a wordsmith. Yes, that is how we do it. Mr. Kearney, hello, sir. Hello to you, sir. Well, Count is here as well. So my God to Ireland, define hard. I have no idea. Because that was long ago and I have no idea what I was talking about 5 minutes ago. Do we cover everything with just 2? I mean, I think we do. Oh, I can't tell. Dang it. Yeah, we must. We must. Is this distance correct? It doesn't seem correct. Hold on. I gotta... Is my entire theory broken? Wait, I want to do something first. Is this max distance? This is This is max distance. Okay. Because it seems like this is correct. Uh-huh. Oh, it is. Never mind. No, it's perfect. Okay, never mind. 1, 2. So that's 2. Can't see it, but that is 2. Now we can see it. We've got 1, 2 right there. So if I go equidistant on both sides, I would go... One, 2, 3, 1, 2. So I'd have to go down. It's not the right distance away from stuff, though. That's annoying. 1, 2, and then 1, or 1 and then, yeah. 1 and then nothing. Okay, so we can't do it that way. Smelter derps? Yes. Poop sickle sticks indeed, Mr. Oh my God, Tomorrowland. Hard words. You can pick up words to see if they are hard. Yes. And throw them around even. So why do we say words are hard if we don't know how the word feels? It's a very philosophical question there, sir. Do I want to make this bigger? I think I want to make this bigger. So, do I still have the robot ports here, or did I take them away already? Took them away already. Okay, that's fine. So, if we place this here, and I place this here, and then we copy all 3, now I'm in a worse pickle than I was before. 1, 2. Wait, this is 1. This is 1. Just lost it. That's 1, right? Yeah. We've got 2 on both sides. Yes. So if I go like this, we'll be on top of that. We could go on the outside of this, I suppose. Move that 1 down, doesn't do anything. Move that 2 down, doesn't do anything. So the middle will always be a problem there. I will go outside of the middle then. And I'll go here. That's my decision, and you'll have to live with it. Let's make sure that we've got some power here and a connection to that one there. So, in order to do that, I'll take this, start moving it this way in the most disgustingly random fashion I can think of. There we go. And all we need to do now is make sure we've got an intermediary between the 2, and then everything lights up. And then everything lights up. Yeah. Okay, nearly everything anyway. I ain't got nobody. I'll let these get placed because that's okay. We still need to figure out how we're going to do this. I might just do a little bit of a sneak and look at what we did before. Because I did like the look of that a lot, I'm going to say. But for now, let this get... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hold on. Let's do this one ourselves. Because I've got, like, arms full of this stuff. And I don't want to get double placement. Or I don't want to get stuck with all this stuff, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to place these ones myself. And I still got 10 left over. Dang it. Okay, hold on. I will place those back into the box because we don't need them anymore. Wrong box. That one. There you go. And technically, I'll keep the chemical plants because I still have a lot of calculating to do for that one, of course. Hey, hello. Another dead one. Perfect. So this is still emptying out, which is nice. Okay. Well, this is using a lot of iron. It's not using a lot of copper, of course, but it is what it is. We'll have the first things set up. Now, I need water and I need oil. Okay. Well, we've got water there and we've got water there. Both are not particularly close. And that's the only one. I should not have smallified that water that much. Like, seriously, you're gonna get me... I'm not saying a thing. I always imagined you as a sexy, disembodied voice. Me? Well, you're in luck. I indeed have no body. I am just a head in a jar. With mind control powers over my mouse and keyboard, of course. Because that's how that works. There is no oil nearby, which kind of stinks. I have an oil problem, don't I? Oh, I have a serious oil problem, don't I? Oh boy, is this literally the only oil I have in this area? Hold on, let me turn this off. That cannot... Wait. Oily boily. There's some crude here. There's a tiny amount of crude there. This is danger zone territory. This is... Wait, there's oil here? Oh, there is a little bit of oil there. Interesting. Oh, and there's oil here. That is also interesting. That is the most interesting so far. Because fluids can't be mined out, quote unquote, there is no point in trying to mine this because it's never going to go away. Obviously, this natural Yama Kukumutu soil. I have no idea what we need to... I mean, it's... Oh, soil, oil. Okay, obviously we need to do something with that. Maybe plant some trees. I don't know. Mouse and keyboard, not a direct brain implant. You are breaking the illusion. Whoops, I mean, yes. I have... no, of course I don't have a direct brain implant. That's not how this works, man. I have a brain implant to control my mouse and keyboard, which then controls the game. Why would I do it anyway else? I mean, come on, man. Be realistic here. Or that's what he wants you to think. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. He's not allowed to share the technology publicly. It's still top secret. And it will be as long as I control it. Natural jelly nut soil? Ooh, well, I don't want to be soiled by jelly nuts. Sorry, that was totally uncalled for. Yeah, I think our best bet is this one. I think our best bet is this patch right here. I hope I have enough. You've said too much. Indeed. Okay. What was I doing again? Right, oil. I would like to have all of these boys get oily with me. This is new. Select which pump should be placed. What is this thing? Select filter? Oh, cool. I didn't even know this was a thing. This is new. This has been updated. Interesting. This one, please. Thank you. That was never possible before. I like it. Bury stretches of pipes. No minimum. Short, long, do not bury pipes. What? Bury. Yeah, I don't care. Always show this menu. Yes. Confirm. Alright, that seems okay. Yeah, the robots can place this down for me. Of course, well, the pipes at least. I obviously need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of these pump jacks because I'm not making them here, I believe. No, I'm not. Okay, so pump jacks, where are they and how much do they cost? Too much? Yes, that's true. If I go for 4 of these, what am I missing for the 5th one? Some steel, eh? Well, I can do steel because I have got plenty of that right here. Right, I would like to have 1 more. Now I've got 10 and I need 12, so 1, 2 more. That should be more than enough to fill everything there. And then, of course, we need to start thinking about how are we going to get this. Oh, and by the way, how are we going to get some water there as well? Because it's nice to have the oil there, but we also need the water. Yeah, obviously the oil is going to go straight up. How that's going to interact with all the buses that are going to be there, I don't know. We'll figure that out later on. I'm just going to make a straight line this way, that way, and push that in. Because we have this space to maneuver. And we are definitely going to have to rejigger everything about that. But I want to get it somewhat working right now. Well, not right now, but you know what I'm saying. Are we still mining this out? We are still mining that out. Good. Okay. Well, we get lots of straight bits placed. Are we not? Do we not have undergrounds in a... Yes, we do, but we're not doing anything with it. Oh, I don't have iron income. Alright, fine. Be that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll add some more. That's probably not going to affect the amount of iron that can push through this way, because we now have 12 of these rows that can start to mine stuff out. So, yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Let the trains run. Which also has a benefit, of course, of getting our coal being eaten again, which is nice, and thus we can move that lane of coal. Yeah, let's get more out and thus more in. That is good. Okay, how are we doing here? We are quite good. All right, have I built those 12 pumps? Yes, I have. What are we doing here, by the way? Not a lot. Awesome, awesome. All right, let me assist you there for a moment. Just a quick assist, sir, if I may. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect, perfect. Instead of just 1, we've got 4 going in there now. And I'm... Oh, my God. Thank you. I would like to have some power. I would like to have some speed. Thank you. And then I can let the robots of the area clean this up already because it's never being used again. Oh, wait. Not all of it. There we go. I know we don't have a lot of robots here, but they will do their best. They're not in any hurry. It should be okay. Yeah, all of this can go away. Would you want to be connected straight to the BC? What? You use it to access those sites. Yeah, you have no idea. Mr. Doc says it wants to know if you want to use undergrounds. What? I'm so confused about everything you're saying right now. There we go. Should I hurry this along as well? I mean, there's no real rush, is there? The real problem, of course, is getting this copper out. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, hello. You did. You did. Okay. We're going to have a problem here soon, by the way, with this power supply. So we're going to have to extend our power supply on the other side. Because if we lose this... I'm not saying we're going to have not enough power. I'm just saying it's going to be close. It's going to be close. It's going to be fine, actually. We'll see. Because we have plenty of room to expand here. Ooh, by the by... I see that it is nearly time, but not yet. But I do want to try something out. Now, last time we talked about attacking the worm with some... Yeah, that one. With some lasers. Why not try that out? Get off my lawn. Disturb a demolisher by building on its territory. Is it going to destroy this? That's awesome. Okay, perfect. Okay, is it going to eat this as well? Okay, well if it is, I'm going to just save that, of course. Go away, you smelly boy. Are we off your lawn now? Yes, I am. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to place this one. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to take this one away. We're going to place this here. I want to make sure that I'm actually nowhere near his lawn. We're going to go like this. We're going to go like this. This is obviously not going to be enough, and we don't have enough firepower to do this. But I want to see what happens, how far it's actually going to attack. Oh shit! I should not have done that. I should not have done that. What the hell just happened? That was a nuclear explosion that just happened. What the fudge? All right, yeah, get closer, get blown up, get lasered, yeah. Oh, too far. No, I want to watch. Dang it! Oh, you dingleberry. Come on, teleport. So, did I do it damage? Can I see? No. Oh, it's making rather large explosions. It's angry. Well, if it's angry, that's good. Let me grab my corpse here, by the way. But... Oh, hey, content. Oh, go away. Hello, Mr. Kozilek. Everything is content. It did not, in fact, attack the lasers outside of this area. That is good to know. Looks like it's grenade and runtime. Okay, is this still hurdy bits? Well, it's smoky bits, but I don't see any damage happening. Am I losing stuff? No. Looks like I'm losing stuff, but I don't see anything going down. Wait. Yes, there is. Did I just lose a radar? I don't know if I did. Unsure. Where is it going? Mein Gott. Come back here. Come back here. Is he going to follow me or not? Is that going to hurt? No, that's not going to hurt at all. Okay, good. Oh, that's going to hurt. Okay, fine. I'm running. Jeez. That's stupid. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna be perfect. Ooh. Now, ooh, Jesus. Alright, fire all. Okay, so it is... Alright, fine. It did get angry. Wait, I'm not even doing it damage? I'm actually not doing it damage. What the hell? I mean, those... Let me be very clear. Those lasers were sacrificial lasers to begin with, I knew that we're going to die. But the fact that I haven't even done any damage, that is disturbing to say the least. Huh. Use mines? Yeah, but it's just not getting any damage. Oops, forgot to mention, it's weak to physical damage, not lasers. Cool. Alright. So, nuclear bombs, I guess? Red ammo works, but you need like 30 turrets. Physical damage is bullets. Ah, yes, but I mean, if I'm going to shoot it, let's see if I can damage it. Oh, poop. No, see, if I try to damage it, this happens. How far is it going to chase me, though? Because I'm now officially outside of its territory. I'm purposely, by the way, not going towards rail. And it's actually still following me. Is it just going to keep following me until I'm dead? Is that what's happening here? Because that would kind of suck. Trying to see if this actually will hurt it or not. Nope, it didn't. Ah, but it turned away now. Is it mad at me? Does it stay mad like biters? No. So after a while, it just gives up and just tries to return to its own territory. This is good. Well, that's good to know, I suppose. Okay. We've learned a thing now. I like that. It heals 2400 per second. Well? Oh, be quiet. Okay. And how am I supposed to defeat that? You need a new plan? I most assuredly need a new plan and a smaller factory. I was thinking, oh, well, I can kill this worm and have a little bit of extra space, and we'll kill this worm and have a little bit of extra space, and we'll go all around, and we can have lots of extra space and just keep building. That's never going to happen. Okay. So, that is a baby one. For Christ's sake, I hope not. Small. Oh my god, it is. Oh my goodness, it is. Okay. How am I? This is all the build space I'll ever get, apparently. 30k health and 2400 regen. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. Big worms make small worms look like a trivial problem. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. So, the next one I'm going to attack is on this side of the map with, what is it called again? Artillery. Yes. And we are going to shoot at one. It's going to try to attack, but, you know, it's going to get bored and then travel back, and whilst it's traveling back, we'll shoot again. And hopefully keep it in limbo until one dies, because I want to see if one dies, if we clear that territory and get more breathing room, so to speak. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Mines work. I feel like I'm talking to a wall. I heard you, sir. Jeez. I heard you the first time, the second time, and the third time. I even said so. I've never built mines. I don't know how to build mines. Have I even researched mines? Is this a mine? Yes. But how much damage is... Blah, 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 blah. This does 250 plus 50 explosion damage. My good sir. If it heals 2400 per second, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's too small of a damage. But we can combine it, I suppose. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I used like 500 mines to kill my first worm. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's a lot of mines, though. I set up a 5-wide mine belt. And pulled it. Alright. I mean, it's a lot of mines, but we can try. Are those expensive? I mean, not really. Just a little bit of steel and explosives. And since we have been, since we have started to set up our chemicals, I mean, eventually, explosives are not that hard to make. Speedrunners use poison caps to kill a small worm. This is a trick, so I'm not going to spoil how it works. Oh yes, please do not. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay. Well, it is what it is. I'm going to have to think about all of this, by the way. Because I honestly thought it would be a little bit easier. Yeah, I'm so glad I chose a large starting area. I cannot imagine how you would do this with a small starting area, or a normal starting area for that matter. Yeah, with surrounded by worms, I would doubt that you with mines. Okay, sir. Okay. Times is Mr. Andrew. All right. Well, I've got to think about this, and I've got to think about this hard. But we'll get there. I will try mines. We'll try mines, even if it takes 500. But that is going to be it for 2. On the positive side, not too many bugs to worry about. Yeah, there's a few over here and a few over there. I don't think these guys interact with each other, so it should be okay. But that is going to be it for today. I will be back on Thursday, and we'll try and figure out how to get mines, or rather our chemical setup, a little bit more complete, so we can start to make dynamite, and we can start to make mines somewhere in great number. But for now, there's only one thing left for me to say, and that is to say thank you to my patrons for sponsoring this channel. It helps, it motivates. Thank you very much. And to anyone else on it, I'll say thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you did subscribe to the channel, comment down below if you have any suggestions or ideas. My name is Diablo, and I will see you next time.